Hi, my dear students. Welcome back to Ashok Master Spoken English 4519. Today I would like to share a topic with you, my dear students. One of my students called me yesterday and he said, Sir, I feel like I want to commit suicide. I asked him, what is the problem? He said, Sir, I have completed my BTech in 2022. So he completed his BTech in 2022. Now 2024. So exactly 2 years. He attended more than 15 interviews, and in these 15 interviews he could not get a single job. So he told me. So I asked him how much percentage you can get in your BTech. He said, Sir, I have got 85 percentage in BTech. Oh, okay, very good. So you have got 85 percentage in BTech, but you attended almost 15 interviews, but you could not get a single job. So I asked him, what is the problem? He said, I don't know, sir. I attended more than 50 interviews, but the problem is I don't know. Okay, my dear, you have got 85 percentage in your BTech and you could not get a job. The problem is, I asked him again, so what were the questions the interviewer asked you? He said, Sir, they wanted me to speak in English, but I don't know how to speak fluent English. So half of the interviews I lost. So again, half of the interviews, they asked me in my subject. So they asked me about C language, Java. They asked me different types of questions. That is the reason I could not get the interview. I could not get a single job in the interview. Okay, my dear student, you have got 85 percentage, but you could not get a single job. The problem is lack of spoken English. So, in the interview point of view, 50% spoken English. So, they wanted you to speak in for spoken English, and the remaining 50% they can ask you subject matters. So, my dear BTech students, same situation you can face after completion of your entire education. If you want to go to Hyderabad or Bangalore, so you can face the same situation like my student. Why? Because nowadays all the companies they wanted to spoken English 50% and again 50% they can ask you subject relevant questions. Okay, but the problem is every year 50,000 every year 50,000 graduation students means degree or BTech students they completed their total education and they are in the market, they are searching for the jobs, but how many students got the job? Only in the 50,000 15,000 students got the job. Then what about remaining students? Yes, remaining students also got the job, but not in the companies. They can get the jobs. Example, Zomato, Swiggy, Chandana Brothers, like a pizza delivery boys. They can work like that one. Here, I would like to ask you one simple question. So, what is the problem? So, you have completed your BTech and some members has got the job and some member has got the least job. So, what is the problem? I know the problem. My dear students, BTech 4 years. So when you joined BTech 4 years, so what are you doing in the college? I know what are you doing in the college. In these 4 years, you can enjoy your time. So you can do a lot of enjoyment in the college. So exams, so semester exams. I know how you write the semester exams. First sem, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. So we have got exactly 8 semesters. So you can enjoy a lot. 4 years. So after completion of the 4 years, you can get one certificate. So this certificate I can call tissue paper. Do you know what is the reason? With your certificate, if you want to go to company, they can treat you. Your certificate is a tissue paper. Why? Because they don't want your certificate. They want your knowledge. So they want your skills. They can see only your skills. So one student, 10th class, they have got 92 percentage. Intermediate, 94 percentage. In BTech, he has got 95 percentage. After completion of his entire education, he attended the interviews in Hyderabad. In the interviewer, sir, I have got more than 90 percentage. These are my certificates. So please give me and please offer me a job. The HR managers or companies, they are not ready to give the job to you because they don't want your marks. They want only your skills. So, my dears, don't cry for your certificates, my dear all students. Your certificates are waste. So, in the companies, they don't want to check your certificates. They can see only your knowledge levels. So, I request you, my dear students, so don't cry for marks and don't cry for certificates. You need to learn skills. Skills is nothing but so 50% you have to speak in English very fluently and 50% you have to learn the languages. Language is nothing but so if you want to go to software side, so you can learn about C language, Java, so Oracle, so SQL. So you need to improve these kind of skills. So next one. And he said to me, sir, I have got a pressure from my parents. I completed my BTech 2022. Now the time 2024. So my parents are forcing me. Okay. I asked him, my dear, 2 years, how much money did your parents send you? So he said, sir, my parents sent me more than 2 lakhs. Right. So 2 lakhs money you spent in Hyderabad, you could not get a single job. Compulsory your parents force you. Why? Because that is not their mistake. That is not your parents' mistake, my dears. Why? Because your parents, if they want to attend any function in their surroundings, compulsory. Every person can ask your parent about. So, like Sitama Vakitlo Sirmala Shettu, like Venkatesh sir and Mahesh sir. So, what is your boy doing? So, what is he doing? What is your son doing? Compulsory they can ask you. So that is the main purpose. Parents will ask you about. So my dear, please get me one job. So this is not the pressure. So don't think about my parents are forcing me, my parents are pressuring me. That is the reason I want to commit suicide. So don't tell me this kind of silly one. Why? Because compulsory, your parents are always so looking for you, they want your welfare only. So I request you, మీ పేరెంట్స్ ఏమన్నా ఒక్క మాట అన్నా కూడా ప్లీజ్ డోంట్ బీ సీరియస్ ఆన్ యువర్ పేరెంట్స్ అండ్ డోంట్ సే అబౌట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు కమిట్ సూసైడ్. ఎందుకు సూసైడ్ చేసుకుంటాము? What is the reason? You did a mistake. 4 years you enjoyed in the college and you attend the interviews, but you could not get a single job because that is your problem. You did a mistake. So don't scold your parents, my dears. So your parents are everything. You have to support your parents. So without parents, we are nothing. And one more thing, do you know one thing? So the biggest enemies for you means society. Society, the biggest enemies in your life. So society means your neighbors, maybe your relatives. Compulsory they can ask you about your job. Hey boy, what are you doing? First question they can ask you about, what are you doing? The second question they can ask you about if you are doing any job, they can ask you about your, so how much salary you are getting. This is the second question. And the third question, if you are getting 2 months salary, so when is your marriage? So they can ask these three questions. After marriage, they can ask you about your parents. So one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one, they can always hunt you like this way. So my dears, don't think about the society and don't think about anyone. So my kindly suggestion is, so please, after completion of your BTech, some students they want to go to Hyderabad and they want to attend the interviews. So without fluent English, you could not get a single job, my dear. So all BTech and graduation students, first you have to focus on English knowledge. Why? Because every company in Hyderabad and Bangalore, if you speak in English very fluently, they are ready to give you job because all are MNC companies. So MNC companies wants only fluent speaking persons. That is the reason, my dear. First, you need to learn about spoken English. Second one, you need to gain the knowledge about the subject. So you have to improve the subject. And one more thing. So my dear, so many my students they went to Hyderabad, and one person, first of all, he has taken the course SQL. So exactly, he has been learning the course SQL. So exactly 6 months. So after 6 months, he attended the interviews, but he could not get the job. One of his friends said, "Hey, SQL is not good in the market. So you need to learn." One person suggested Java course. If you learn the Java course, we have got so many opportunities in the market. So you need to learn the Java course. So that person dismissed this course and he has joined this Java course. So he learned the Java course exactly 1 year. So after completion of 1 year, he attended the interviews in Java, but unfortunately, when he was attending the interviews in Java, he could not get the job also. So one of his relatives suggested him, so there are no openings for Java in the market. So you need to learn some another X course. So he joined this course and exactly he joined and he learned 6 months. So he attended the interviews, but he could not get the job. And again, one of his friends suggested one course and he joined the course. See, from SQL, Java, from this course, he has been learning the courses exactly 3 years. But in these 3 years, unfortunately, the person could not get the any job. So, my dears, my suggestion is if you want to go to software sector, you have to choose one course, whatever it may be, another course, you have to choose one course. Yes, just learn that course completely and attend the interviews daily. So daily you can attend the interviews, but one day compulsory you can get the job. And one more thing, don't expect my first salary, I want to 40,000, I want 70,000. Don't expect the too much salary, my dears. Sometimes you have to join the salary of 10,000 and 15,000 also. Why? Because in our life, So we have to move step by step, step by step, step by step, like that way. And don't expect my first salary should be 40,000. If my salary 40,000, I can get the job. Yes, I want to take the job. Don't say like that one. So whatever it may be, the any salary, even small salary also, you have to join a small company, and after that you have to start your career like that way. And I request you, my dears, so don't worry about anything. Compulsory better days will come. So always do hard work. Thank you. And thank you, my dears. Thanks for watching.